Welcome back to another episode of TVGP's We Roguelike It. I'm your host, Boss Syndrome. As always, is Moonpier.
Hello, Wirralala. I'm trying to think. I need a way to say we roguelike it very quickly.
That's
Wirralala.
that's right.
We are the lalelo of
That's right.
roguelikes.
That's right. I only played this week, and I played a lot of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've part of what's been pulling me through is I'm finishing up the web, except for the sort of bottom, larger, kind of brutal section.
Yeah.
So the majority of the stuff that I need to do now is play 2 challenges with this character, play 1 hard challenge with this character. And so I kind of have this very distinct checklist of things to go do. And that has been propelling me, where it's like, all right, I have so much, like thousands and thousands of each of the type of currency, except for the very last one, that like purple-black one.
I haven't even touched that one yet.
I'm not doing... I don't think I've unlocked whatever I need to do to earn that, so it's not too surprising. But it's great because I can say, all right, I'm going to do this one run as the Magic Genie guy. That'll get me these 2 nodes unlocked, buy them, upgrade all of their stuff, sort of at once, so I'm spending like 10 to 15 nodes at once. Moving on. Do one of these as Maxine, that witch that I really, really hate that character.
Which one's Maxine?
I think it's the 3rd character, the one that moves really fast and has like literally no health.
Okay, yeah, I hate that character too. My favorite is the 2nd character, the bonus XP lady.
I will take she's really good.
That one every time.
Yeah, I actually the one I play the most is the last one, the character in the mine cart
guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they turn the purple crystal mining things into orange ones.
Gold ones.
Yeah. So that's way better. But I'm playing a lot because it's like, all right, I have 1 run to do as a challenge. I'm going to go in, I'm going to pick one of these wacky challenges because I have all of the mods unlocked. I have all the weapons and characters unlocked. So it's kind of going through and doing all of that. And I get enough variety of, well, I'm going to play as this character, I'm going to play as this build, I'm going to play on this level. Every once in a while, I have to do a regular run to go, like, farm a specific enemy. And then I'll just take the minecart person, hop in that level, do a clear 9 times out of 10, and then kind of come back to the web and start upgrading. Have you fought the final boss yet?
I did not know there was a final boss, no.
When you get all the way to the top of the web, the lunar caverns, that's the final level. That's pretty intense. That's it. It's a very, very, very small area. And thankfully it kind of flips it where when you go to fight the final boss, it doesn't lock you in to the kind of ring at the end, which is great. And it lets you explore that entire area, which is pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was... There's a lot to like about this game, and one of the things that I have enjoyed... I found 2 kind of discoveries this past week. One was... I didn't realize that when you level up the weapon or whatever you pick up, and then at some point you get the variations, the mods or whatever they call them on top of them. I didn't realize you could pick up both mods for 1 weapon on a run.
Wait, what? You can?
Yeah. So like,
I haven't unlocked the 2nd one for any of them yet. So this is
it's
groundbreaking news.
Like so my favorite item in this game is the electric diamond thing.
I I was not a fan of it until I started to use it not as a primary weapon, but as like a secondary or a tertiary to
Yes.
give you the time to get it upgraded to where the cooldown is down and you get multiples. And I tried to do a chain lightning run, and I tried it on a too hard of a level, we'll say, and then got punished for it.
And speaking of cooldowns, what I really respect about this game is, as you upgrade characters and mods and weapons and everything, one of the things you can invest into is like making them stronger, making them do more things, but also decreasing the cooldown. So you're starting a level with a cooldown that's like half of what it used to be, and then investing points into that cooldown brings it down even further. So I'm going into levels, I'm maxing out my cooldown for that shock thing, and it's firing every third of a second. It is just, it's dumping like crazy. And then combining that with the chain lightning is nuts. And then combining it with chain lightning and the turrets, so you're just kind of running away and leaving turrets that are firing by themselves chain lightning every third of a second. It's shooting like 10 that chain 3 times. Like it's nice because we've played enough of these games that don't let you get powerful, and the meta progression is never really that impactful. But I now run the Cyclone or Hurricane or whatever it's called, because at the highest end, you're throwing cyclones that bounce twice, and then they're just dumping out of you 100% of the time. Like, there's no cooldown. It's just one is coming out every like half of a second. And it's so cool to see that your investment in the game and in the meta progression pays off like that. Difference. Yeah, like it really, and I think that's one of the reasons why I've been playing it so much, is because if we were going in and investing stuff in the grid, and it's like, oh, now your magic arrow does 0.1% more damage. It's like, come on, you're wasting my time here. Like that's literally nothing. But now it's like, now your magic thing does plus 5 additional damage. It's like, okay, yeah, now we're talking. And if you're not playing Spirit Hunters, that maybe doesn't sound like a lot of damage, but it's usually doing like 16, and you just increased it by 5 without having to invest anything in a run.
Yeah, so like you're getting that upgrades just off the get-go.
Yeah. It's really wild. It's really, really cool. And I've just been playing a lot of it. I have unlocked hardcore mode. I'm not entirely sure. I will check that out, because the game is even like, hey man, if you die on one of your runs, we delete your save. And it's like, yeah, word? Okay.
Hey, Boston.
Yeah.
There's an achievement related for it.
I know, there is. It's like upgrade...
But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's 100
upgrades?
Points. 100 in the web.
Oh, okay. I thought it said 500. 100 is...
So 5 is for the basic. 100 is for the regular. Is
gotcha.
For the hardcore.
Okay. 100 isn't bad.
It's not bad at all. It's way doable. Like, I did that shockingly quick.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Maybe. It's one of those few roguelikes where you can look at it and be like, yeah, I could probably get the platinum on this. Yeah. It doesn't seem impossible. But I haven't done any brutal mode stuff yet. I haven't gone to defeat the hard version of the final level yet. I'm trying to get everything else in the web first to get in there as strong as I can. But we'll see. But yeah, I really like this game a whole lot. I played so much of this week.
It's so relaxing. Like that. Yeah. That's the thing, is like, it's stressful and it's a little annoying at times. Mm-hmm. When like because I'm at that point now where I'm at the wall, where I just need a couple of new unlocks and a couple of new upgrades to start making it nice and easy on like the harder difficulties.
Right. Getting over that hump.
Yeah, but like, because I've already hit that like twice, but it's only lasted a short amount of time before I can immediately then unlock a bunch more nodes, and then using those nodes get further. And also, there's a currency converter in the game, which is so useful.
It's so good because like I'm finishing runs like 5 to 9,000 of each one of the like the two currencies, the kind of the like the drink coasters and the kind of purple gems. So I'm just turning those into orange tokens like nobody's. You can hold down the button too, if anyone didn't know that, and it just dumps.
Ticks up.
It's really good. It's very, very smart. A lot of really smart decisions in this game like that, where it's sort of like...
And like you said as well, that final patch was a chef's kiss of a patch where it's just like, like now you know where you need to go to unlock this thing instead of just having to Google it on your phone.
Yeah, thank you, developers, for making it that I don't have to go to a wiki to find out if I need to kill, like, 10 of these things in this level. It's like, yeah, here it is. Go nuts. It's like, yes, thank you. Perfect. I love it. My only criticism, as I'm kind of at the outer edges of the web, is I wish that when I zoom the web out, so you can kind of see the majority of it on one screen, I wish you scrolled faster, because it kind of takes a long time to get from one edge to the other when
I zoom out. I want a zoom out. That's the only thing I want is a zoom out.
You can zoom out. It's
well, I zoom out to the max, and then I like, unless I'm missing something. I might be missing something.
It's LB and RB, zoom in and zoom out.
Okay, I'll have to give that another try.
Yeah. But like once you zoom all the way out, your cursor doesn't move super fast. Like there kind of needs to be an acceleration increase, and there isn't. That's like literally my only complaint in this game. So I will kind of take it. So yeah, it's
a great game.
Yeah, it's one of these games that makes me want to keep doing this show, of just like, yeah, literally the definition of an incredible hidden gem.
We had 2 of those this year. Like this year alone, we've had 2.
Yeah,
let me correct that. The past 3 months, we've had 3 this year, because
Genesis Alpha 1.
Genesis 1 was also potentially one of those 2.
Yeah, man, it's I really love when we can find great games like this, and especially ones that are, I mean, this seems like it was made by a pretty small team, which is great, because this is as complex as it really needs to be. Yeah, we had Genesis Alpha 1, Loop Hero, Atomic Crops, and Spear Hunters, Infinite Horde.
Yeah, I think that, like, Loop Hero was kind of a known one. We kind of knew that one was going to be quality. But Genesis Alpha 1, Atomic Crops, and this are just like, these are like and all 3 are different. Like, Genesis Alpha 1 is kind of a super stressful game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it kind of is.
The first-person space tower defense invasion thing. Yep.
And then you get Atomic Crops, which is a chaotic as hell farming simulator, and this has been my go-to chill-up game. This has been my...
Right.
I got 15 minutes. I'm just gonna... Well, technically it's 30 because it pauses every frequently.
Right.
But I got half an hour. I can drop a run in here, and I'll be absolutely fine.
And this is what I love about bullet heaven games, is when they're really done well, you feel that pull to keep doing a run, because not only is it short, but it's kind of... There are some runs, especially on the harder difficulties, where those first couple of minutes are pretty spicy, but then once your build kind of settles in and you start getting just that little bit more powerful, then it kind of gets to that point where... But it never gets... Interestingly, this isn't a bad thing. It never gets to the point like in Vampire Survivors where you can just stop moving and just everything dies around you. This never really gets to that point, because there's always something that's going to be moving towards you or trying to attack you or trying to push you or pull you out of somewhere. It's very, very well designed from that standpoint. Because if there's a criticism to leverage against at least Vampire Survivors, it's sort of like, well, I hit 20 minutes and I'm unstoppable, so I'm just going to put the controller down, I guess.
Yes, I definitely had a few of those in Vampire Survivors. Not had that in this one yet.
No, and I mean, even at the point that I'm at, you still have to pay attention during the final boss. Like, those aren't going to be pushovers, even on hard mode. And it's cool because you're engaged, but not like over engaged. It's that right. They're kind of threading that fine line in a way that I think is really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a great game.
If you're not playing it by this point, you should. It's real good, and it's available on literally everything. So,
yeah,
come play Spear Hunters with us. It's real good. All right. Any final thoughts here for week 3?
No, I'm looking forward to week 4.
Yeah, ditto. Trying to see how far I can get in our month here. Probably
Same.
not the platinum.
I want to see if I can. Yeah, I want to see if I can close it out, but I doubt I'll be able to close it out that far.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening. We'll see you on the next run. Bye.
Bye.